recorded a video earlier regarding the cherry picking of Canelo Alvarez, and the audio came out really screwed up and actually blanked out as I was recording. I didn't know that it wasn't catching my audio. I'm in the process of getting some really good audio equipment, so just bear with me, man. I'm gonna have to just start proof checking my videos and my audio, especially when I just make audio only videos to make sure the audio is there. So forgive me for that. Um, so let me get right back into it. Let me jump back into it real quick. Pretty much what I'm saying is this, man. Canelo Alvarez's next opponent is more than likely Avni Yildirim, a person that had a war with Anthony Durrell, got knocked out by Chris Eubank, and this is supposed to be somebody that Canelo is calling one of the best. This is a guy that's supposed to be fighting the best, and this is who he's fighting. He's going down in competition when he has all these guys right in front of him, man. You know, as I look down, like a lot of the Canelo fanboys, they say, look at Canelo's resume, and then they say when people start saying, well, he should fight Andrade or the Charlos, they always say, well, who did they fight? Like who cares? Like it doesn't matter. Who did fucking Rocky Fielding fight? Who did Avni Yildirim fight? All right, shit. Who did really Callum Smith fight? I mean, well, he beat George Groves. Big deal, right? So you figure, okay, this guy's supposed to be the best fighter, or is it that he looks like he's the best fighter when he's fighting people he knows is not gonna fight back, or stationary fighters, or lesser known opponents? I'm telling you right now, you can only cherry pick for so long, man, before your cherry pick magic runs out. What's gonna end up happening with Canelo is one of these days he's gonna cherry pick the wrong cherry, and he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. And that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, eventually he's gonna run into somebody that he underestimated and he thought that he could beat. And that's gonna be one of the people that everybody didn't expect to beat him, and they're gonna end up knocking Canelo out if he keeps going in this path. And then that's when everybody gonna look at him sideways and say, "Oh man, you got knocked out by lesser comp. You've been exposed." Versus him just fighting people that people want to see him fight. That is what people are calling harder competition. And if he did get knocked out by one of them, it wouldn't look as bad, or would it? Well, see, early on, most boxers they take light touches and lower tier comp, or people that we call that I don't call, but because I don't disrespect fighters, or called so-called tomato cans. Every fighter has to build a resume up, and they step up in competition. But this dude, man, he's already well past 50 fights, and what he's doing is he's going down, going up. He's fighting decent comp, then he's going way down, and he's he's jumping all over the board. And when he's jumping all over the board, he's maneuvering around a few people that people deem that will give him an issue, give him problems. People, I like I said, I think the three guys that give Canelo that might give him issues and can possibly beat him is Jamal Charlo, Billy Joe Sanders, and Demetrius Andrade. I know a lot of people don't agree with me. Some people say Charlo's too stationary. See, the difference with Charlo is he likes to stand there and bang, but he has a freaking chin. I'm not sure how his body is. I've seen him take some body shots that look like he didn't like too much, but he has a chin. He hits hard, and he can move around. Charlo can move around, bro. You got to watch a lot of Jamal's fights. He can move around. He has footwork. It might not be as good as other people's, but he has footwork, and I think his footwork is better than Canelo's. I don't see where Canelo has any real footwork. Demetrius Andrade, he's just an awkward fighter, different weird punches, and that's the only thing that might be a problem for Canelo, but can also be Demetrius's, because sometimes he gets sloppy with his punches. He wings his punches too much. I've been saying this. He would have to straighten that up before he jumps in the ring. But I think if he can discipline that, he has a good chance. And Billy Joe Saunders definitely has a good chance. I like how he fights. He's slick, good, decent footwork. I can't really see anybody else giving him any issues or winning against Canelo, but those three. Um, and oh yeah, I'm sorry, I left David Benavidez out. I forgot about David Benavidez. He has a chance too. So those four right there are the only ones in my opinion. I don't even think Errol has a chance to beat him right now. I'll be honest with you, and I like Errol. I just don't think he's beating Canelo. He might later on if Canelo slows down, but I can't see that happening now. I give Bud a better chance of being Canelo than I do Errol. That's just my honest opinion. But yeah, he's gonna duck. He's gonna cherry the wrong fucking cherry. I'm telling y'all. Just remember me saying this, and he's gonna get starched. And then everybody's already going. I think right now at this point, the way Canelo's been moving, everybody's gonna look at him funny. Anyway, even if he fights Charlo or somebody tomorrow and gets knocked out or outboxed, everybody gonna say, "Oh, that's why he was avoiding him because he knew that he couldn't beat him." That's why you fight the best. You fight the best, man. When they in front of you, fight him. So if you lose, nobody gonna look at you like, well, at least Canelo gave it his all. He went all out. He wasn't trying to avoid him. You know what I mean? So that's my whole take on Canelo, man. I mean, I've been watching how this dude move. His fanboys give him all the excuses in the world. The dude is clearly ducking a lot of these fighters, bro. He's dropping belts. And then here's my thing about being a real champ, man. Look, all these stipulations. I don't think why you putting rehydration clauses and like a real fighter don't care about that shit, man. You go in there. If you're confident in your abilities, you don't care how heavy somebody is when they get in the ring. You know, look, y'all weighed in, y'all both weighed in at this, y'all made weight. That's it. You rehydrate to whatever you rehydrate to. Your skill set should be enough to get rid of that person. But that's when I start looking at fighters funny. When they start throwing them kind of stipulations in there, that means that they doubt themselves. So how could you be a real champion you doing stuff like that? Beats me. But let me go, man. I'm off this. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Been watching Rebel Life Boxing. Peace.